What up, everybody? How's it going? We are here with a very special unboxing. Now, I know I say that every time, but obviously it's different because I have the one, the only, our newest pro, Parker Johnson!
What up? Yo, stoked to be here. Stoked to talk about this Dama. Let's get right into business.
Oh my gosh, Parker. Dude is hyped. I would be too, man. It's a long time coming,
Been
bro.
a long time. 6 years.
Oh my gosh, I remember when you were just a wee lad in the sweets shop.
Oh my God, I was tiny and I was terrible.
Oh
but
my God.
we're here now.
Grinding out the weekly trick list. Oh man, those were good times. And now you're here sitting next to me, and we are about to unbox your first ever pro model, bro. How does that feel?
It's crazy. It's unreal. Like, I came in and somebody was just like, oh, we just got a huge amount of Damas that we now have at the store. It's like,
and they got your name on
It's
them.
now like official. Like, I'm pro.
Dude, that's so cool. Well, I think what we should do for the people who don't know you as well is get a little bit of the backstory, you know? Like, where did the idea from this Kendama come from? You know, where does your connection with sweets come from? Just give us like a quick backstory of, you know, your pro journey to here, and then give us a little bit about like why the Tama is the way it is.
Sure. Yeah. I remember I started in Bloomington, Minnesota. I lived there, and for those who don't know, the sweet shop, the original one, was in Bloomington as well. So they had little Ken clubs every week on Saturdays. So me and my friend Luke, we would always go, and we sometimes saw sweets. One of the first times I was there, we saw Christian, and we would just play Dama there all the time. And that was for a while, and then the homegrown little contest got me on the team, on the focus team, and I just kind of worked my way up. I just, I was perceived as like a huge slayer in the community. Like, I laced some crazy tricks, and it was like, I look back and I'm like, I don't know how I did that. what was in me to do that? And I don't know. I started going to events, and I met a lot of like really cool people, and started growing connections, and it was great. And now that's come 5 years later. Now we're here talking about this actual thing that's in front of me.
Yeah, dude, you designed a beautiful Kendama, man. I really love how it looks. Like,
I remember I was on a call with Christian last November, and he was like, "You're pro, you've made it," and I was like, "Oh my God!" And so now I'm like, that was like a goal of mine to be a pro, and I didn't really think about, oh, what am I gonna design? Like, it was just like,
sure.
that's my goal. So now I had to think about, oh, what am I gonna make? So I remember coming up with a plan. I started sketching out on a little paper, and I brought it to Nashville. And we were at this restaurant, and I was just talking to Christian Fraser, and he was like, I just showed him my little sketches and talked about it to him, and I was like, I want this tree branch on the bottom, and I want like green and yellow and like these colors. And he was just like, put it bluntly, he was like, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. You gotta make it more concise.
Sounds like Christian.
Yes. And so, I mean, it was really harsh commentary, but it was really good because that really helped me grow. It was like, I was like, oh gosh, I thought I put a lot of time into it, and now I'm like, I gotta go back to the drawing board. So I had a meeting with one of the designers here, Paulson, and then we just sketched out like my plan.
And we got this.
And we got that.
Dude, let's open it up. Why don't let's show the crew. Look at this beautiful Kendama in the box. Look how much color we got on this thing. It's so beautiful. The first thing we gotta look at is the box, of course.
The box. Yes.
Tons of color. We have a nice little words from Parker.
Of course. Save that for whenever you buy this, Dama.
Yeah, we'll save that so you guys don't have to read it. But other than that, we gotta just look at the stickers.
Of course. The first thing to look at. So here's the shiny, sticky Dama.
Baby. And in case you guys didn't know, they are also going to be dropping in that ever so lovely cushion clear as well. So, you know, whatever you're fancying, cushion or sticky, we got them both. And the Dama looks so beautiful both ways, man.
Before we just met, I only saw it in the sticky clear, but now, cushion clear? Whoa, the matte? Dude. It's insane.
It's a different vibe.
It makes the Dama just completely different.
Yeah, it almost feels like I could It makes it still. I feel like I can touch it. Like I feel like it's closer to me. Where this feels like it's under glass or something. This one's just like
it's glassy. Glossy.
Very cool. Okay, now that we got the Damas unboxed, or Parker, let's take a look at these stickers.
Sure.
What are the stickers be looking like?
So you got the little like watercolor, all rainbow, very colorful. I mean, I don't know of another colorful sticker than this. And so that's the main huge sticker. And then you've got all of the little tiny stickers, like the Ken. And then you've got the little Damas too, and the name in the font. Oh, I'm stoked on how these turned out.
Yeah.
Oh, and then you got the aperture on the top. These ones. Ooh.
And then, do you want to mention something about the seal?
We got these Damas just delivered to us, and the seals are on maybe the wrong side of the Dama. Maybe. Depending on what your preference is. So, if you'd like to take it off and then put it right here, or you can take one of these and put it on one of the sides as well, the side that doesn't have the sticker on it. So that is something that we just learned about, and we're just gonna roll with the flow. If you wanna put the stickers wherever you want, and you go do that, go with the flow.
I like that, man. That's just part of your style, Parker. It's like, you know, if there's adversity, you just overcome it and you move on regardless.
Gotta roll with the punches.
It's still a beautiful sticker, and like Parker said, if you want to put it on the other side, we got one for you. So we got you covered, no worries. All right, well, let's look at this Dama from the top down. Give us a run through. What's this beautiful thing all about?
Sure, yeah. So the first thing I really wanted to do was have this top. This was the number one thing that I wanted as the focus of the Dama. It's an aperture for those who do not know about the camera. All cameras have this. All lenses have this little design. It's called an aperture, and it controls the focus on whatever you are trying to focus on. And so I thought it was kind of a triple meaning, because love cameras, that's part of it. Mm-hmm. Kendama is all about focus. I mean, 100%. And I was on the focus team.
Yo, bro, nice.
When I was on the first team I was ever on, was the focus team. So, I mean, I thought it was literally the perfect thing to represent my journey in Kendama.
Oh, dude, it's so beautiful. It's so cool. We're so used to just having top dots and all these like normal tracking elements, and this one is so unique and cool. I love it.
Yeah, it's like a unique way of showing like a tracking.
Yeah, beautiful.
And, now we move down past the aperture, and you get to this little these numbers, and so the numbers are actually aperture ring numbers, and so they control on how wide or how closed the lens is. So for example, a 22 is 22. That means that everything's in focus. You can see everything in the shot or in the video. But it's really dark because it's only letting in a little bit of light. But 1.8, it's super like shallow depth of field. Everything behind you is blurry, but it lets in a lot of light. So that was a really cool thing to put in that all cameras have to deal with.
Dude, I love it. And I think like if you've held a camera before and you know cameras, you definitely want to pick it up and go like this. Like every part of me wants to just touch it and just like do this with it. And that's, to me, is really cool.
Yeah, you try to turn it too. Yeah, it's part of it. And we move down, and you got just this another ring of watercolor that just is another line for tracking. And we just wanted to add more color to it. And then below that is the grip. And so all cameras, they have grips to help you not drop the camera. And another thing that's really important about Kendama is grips. Sara grip, Ken grip, Tama grip.
And not dropping your Dama.
Not dropping your Dama. And so helps with that. And this white, again, this last white little circle for tracking.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Man, it's beautiful.
And so all of those little components add to tracking. I mean, all of it is combined to track. And it also is adding some color to it and some camera. It's all about camera and grips and focus. So
it's beautiful. I love the double meanings on everything, man. It's so cool. What's the Tama made of?
So Tama's made out of maple, and the Ken's also made out of maple.
Wow,
so it's
maple classic.
Yes, so it's really, I love the sounds of maple on maple.
It's the
love
best
the
part.
durability of maple on maple. Yeah, those are the two main things. And I love the weights also.
That's what I was gonna say. It feels like a sturdy Dama, man. It feels really nice.
I'm a lover of heavy Damas / heavier, not heavy, but like maple always offers a little bit heavier of a setup.
Yeah, no, that's so cool, man. Dope. Well, I love it. All right, so let's move right down to the Ken then. Looks kind of clean. Looks very nice.
Yeah, so one of the things that I was trying to do was like, Tama has a lot going on it. It's like there's a lot of things. So we were like, let's not put too much on the Ken so it doesn't distract from the Tama and it's not like too much going on. And so one of the things that we added was an ink blob. And so that is from watercolor when you paint. Maybe like you throw your brush down and you get a little paint on the paper. And so then again, that is just some randomness when you do that. Whatever you do, it's like when you're painting, you just do that. It's just a random blob.
Yeah.
And so I think a lot of when I do Dama or whenever I play, there's always things that I'm not expecting are gonna happen.
Randomness.
And it's you kind of gotta roll with the punches again.
I like that. The uncertainty of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very cool. I like it. I like the meanings.
And then finally, there's just one more thing on the Ken, and it's these little lines here. And so that just helps a little bit with the grip. It's not too much. It's not too deep, and you can't really feel it that much, but it's noticeable.
If you're doing a whirlwind, you're gonna feel that on your thumb for
Yeah,
sure.
for sure. And it's bike treads. And so I love biking. That is one of the things I love to do. And it helps me travel from one film spot to another. But there's a little thing in the middle here. It's really tiny, but it says PK Ripper right in the handle. So
That's dope.
it's super tiny.
That's your Instagram handle, right?
Yes, and for those who don't know, PK Ripper Machine, was what my dad called me when I was little. And he got that from a bike called the PK Ripper.
Dang! I knew part of that story. I don't know if I knew the last part. That's epic.
The PK Ripper, it's a bike, and he called me that, and then I was like, I had my Instagram as that, and then I started playing Kendama, and then everybody knew me as PK Ripper Machine, but nobody knows that it was a bike.
Yeah, dude, that's so crazy. Even when we started this, I called you Parker, and I realized I don't do that almost ever. Like, I usually call you PK Rip or something, because that's just like how I know you.
Yeah.
So that's really cool that you added that little Easter egg, man. I love it. Parker, I mean, what else is there to say? It's beautiful. Like, I love cameras, and I love colorful things. So for me, this one hits all kinds of different spots in my heart. I love seals and I love the grip. Like you said, I think you kept it clean, but really tried to like put yourself on a Dama. And you are very colorful and you are very unique. And I think that this does this, and your camera skills are astounding, man. So I think it's really cool that you use that. And I think it's something that for, the next year or so, you can be very proud of this Dama.
Well, I'm very proud of how this turned out. And
yeah, dude.
very stoked on you getting your hands on it, and lacing some bangers, being unique, and trying to find those things that make you stand out. Just like with anything, with watercolor and making your own canvas, I guess.
Yeah, 100%. And so if you haven't seen Parker's pro video, go check that out right now. It'll be, I'm sure, just over here on the side because he just released it and it's super amazing. So go check it out. You'll be able to get this Dama on Friday at 4 p.m. As always with all our drops, that's when you'll be able to get it. We will have it in sticky and cushion clear. And there should be enough to go around. So everyone should go support PK Ripper because part of the proceeds always go to the pros that help them improve their camera gear, help them travel, do all the wonderful things that make them great Kendama players. So go support this, man. PK Rip, I'm so proud to have you as a pro on the squad, man.
Thank you, it's an honor.
Yeah, dude. And we will see you next time on the next unboxing. Thanks for being here, everybody.
Peace.
Later. What up, everybody? Thanks for checking out that video. If you like what you just watched, make sure you go hit that subscribe button and make sure you go punch that shop button and get yourself a new Dama. We have tons of other videos for you to watch, so make sure you go check them out. See you next time.